good afternoon, good evening. Hello, chat. Happy Thursday to you all, and to you all. A good night. How goes it? We got promo code coming in with the 2 months, Hounded Soul with 11 months. Thank you very much. And Zemveers with the 5. Appreciate it. Love your streams and YouTube. Thank you very much. Good to have you here. Good to have you all here, actually. While we still can on Twitch anyway. What's been going on, everyone? It's been a few days. Been a little while. What's new? How's the wife? How the kids? Calligraphy Nut, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, y'all haven't heard about all the Twitch updates and stuff? You got my merch? Let's go. How does it fit, Sorrowfade? We got Xavier's Finest in the chat. How are the mods today? We got Pink Nugget of Chaos in the chat. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Trimmed it up. Thank you for noticing. Doing great. Let's go. Let's go. Love to hear that. Make sure this works. Turn this on. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. New video coming out this Saturday. Exciting stuff. Super pumped for that. And I'm also streaming this Saturday in the morning. So Saturday will be a cool day. Unbelievably busy week this week. Today will probably be a very short stream as well, actually. But here we are. Here we are. Yeah, I've heard about the wildfire smoke. Yeah, my sister's going through that at the moment in Philly. Does not look fun. And here I am in Colorado, like 6,000 feet in the air, just looking down at everyone. Got a couple new overlays in Keysight, thanks to the lovely Egglyberts, the dev of Keysight. This is a personal favorite of mine because I used to play Stepmania all the time, which is like Dance Dance Revolution for your keyboard. So this is really cool. What else? What else? What else? He got me Fire with my logo on it. Really like that. Yeah, pretty sick. And then I think there was one more. Oh, Gemstone. This was cool. Because I've been using this one sometimes. Very pretty. You like that one? Holy Ebb! Yo, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching the videos. Super cool to have you here from YouTube. Thanks for coming over to Twitch. And then we got this one. This is one of my favorites. And that's a really cool one. That is, what's this one called? Raindrops Real Time. Yeah, so those are the 4 new ones. Really, 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 really cool. Super awesome. Shout out to Egglyberts. Guys should definitely go support him and get Keysight if you're a pianist. I'm not technically sponsored or anything, but it's just an amazing, amazing program. Mousepad. So I forgot the E. Thank you. Thank you. I got it, chat. I got it. I got it. Bump, 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 bump. Such a pretty song. I love that song. Hey, thanks for the hype train, everyone. Level 4 hype train. Let's go. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, we also got Grok coming. Streamelements did another update where, like, now whenever I hover over something, you get this obnoxious flashing. How cool is that? Like, great. That now I can see it. Anyway, Grok, thank you for the $25, dude. Nice to get a live stream. Thanks for your music. We all get so much enjoyment from your streams and YouTube videos. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for the tip. You have just paid for my Chipotle, although to be honest, I already had Chipotle. So I basically just reimbursed myself with your tip. So thank you very much. Also, Leland coming in with the 10 gifted. Thank you so much, man. We also got, oh my goodness. What the heck? Chemrox 5150 coming in with a $51.50 tip. You really like that number. Wife and I love your quality performances. First time ever being in the chat room. Moves fast. It's from Van Halen. Okay, gotcha. Oh, man. Well, thank you so much for being here. That's cool. So how are you liking the Twitch experience? The chat moves pretty quick, huh? I try my best to keep up with it, but I really can't nowadays. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to play piano. I would just be... That's a cool donation amount. 5150. Didn't Van Halen later have an album called like 10,000, if I remember correctly? Also, I don't even know how to pronounce this name. But thank you for the... I can't even like hover over it. Thank you for the $5. I was just making a joke about the 10,000. Really appreciate it. I don't have live learns open at the moment, but I really appreciate the $5. We also got Jax with the 4 months at tier 3. Oh my goodness. Thank you for tier 3. 4 months, Jax. Thank you so much. We got, I refuse to pronounce your name. Nakauq. I hate that name. I hate your name, but I love you. But I refuse to say that name now. But thank you for the age. I just don't like the way it sounds when I say it, but thank you so much. Okay. And promo code, thank you for all the bits. Thank you for the bits, guys. I got oh my god, what's with all the tips today? Foxy Air with the 4 months and Kane coming in. There's too many people to put all in the chat. Kane with the $50 tip saying, hope you never stop being awesome. Thanks for being an inspiration. You're welcome. Thank you so much for the tip. Oh my gosh. That's so kind of you guys. Thank you. A lot of Chipotle. Yeah, I guess we're good on the stream today then. I have enough for dinner. Have a good one. Yeah, chat's been too kind. Like, what do you guys want? You know, what do you want? I'd much rather spend the $5 on a donation so you get all of it rather than gifting a sub. I feel that, yeah, the gifted subs, I think maybe some people don't know, but if you gift a sub, the streamer only gets half. So, yeah, it's like $5. I get $250. Twitch takes $250. So if you have 1,000 subs, that's $5,000, but Twitch takes half. So I would get a $2,500 payout from subs. But Beagle, thank you so much for the $5. So kind, everyone. So kind. Thank you. It's the new presets, isn't it? Twitch is a scammer. Yeah, I think 50-50 is a little much. I could see them taking a cut because of all the, you know, the UI and all the stuff, and I get that, but 50-50 is kind of wild. So if you had a month where we had let's say 3,000 subs. Let's do the math. 3,000 subs 1 month. That would generate $15,000. And then the streamer would get $7,500 as a payout. And then Twitch would get the other half. It's kind of crazy when you think about it like that. How does Prime subs? Prime subs pay out the same way. The only difference is that it's free for you, but I still get $250 and Twitch takes $250. Same thing. Twitch Turbo? I have Twitch Turbo, actually. They've had Twitch Turbo for a while, but they just don't promote it much. I think it's Twitch. No, yeah, it's Twitch Turbo. I always get Turbo and Nitro confused. But I've had Twitch Turbo for like almost a year now. And it's great, actually. Yeah, 50/50 is pretty outrageous. Pretty outrageous. Can you live from streaming? You can. Yeah, for sure. It's hard though, and not many people do. Unless you're asking me personally, or just can one stream and make a living? What's up, bunny girl? Did I say something? Yeah, I hate ads. I say that as a content creator. I hate ads. Yo, we got Beagle saying, oh yeah, Frank, thanks for inspiring me with this stuff. Last stream I said, F it, and pulled out my keyboard and started playing. It's fun, but hard. It is hard, for sure. That's part of the reason it's fun, though. It was definitely hard when I started, too, and it's still hard. It's a hard instrument. But I've been doing it for a long time. Greetings from Jersey. Let's go. Are you anywhere near Howell? We got Buck with the 2 gifted and Sorrowfade with the 10. Yo, Sorrowfade, thank you so much. 2K, my man. I hope you've been doing well. What's this song? Your muscles grow up every time I see you. What if I was just photoshopping it very slowly over the course of a couple months, just to see if anybody would notice? I don't know how I'd Photoshop video, but I don't know. Eat, sleep, weights, piano. Pretty much. Pretty much. I usually go on Omegle on the weekends. It'll be like a Friday or Saturday, sometimes Thursday. It changes. It does change. AI could make it happen, yeah, for sure. The ultimate prank. What do you think makes a good piano teacher? It depends on what you're looking for, you know? If is your goal to just get better? Is your goal to learn how to read sheet music? Are you wanting to just play songs that you like for fun? Are you trying to make a career out of it, or like go to school for it, or take it seriously? I think all of those questions could influence the answer. Try making music on Ableton, Amazon. Any tips for learning chord progressions quickly? I don't know how to, can't give any advice on how to do anything quickly, because it's all taken me a lot of time. But maybe there's like a YouTube channel that has cheat sheets for chord progressions. You know, I think I've seen those around, chord progression charts, some of the most famous, popular ones, you know. Maybe that would be a good place to start. But anything I would say would be more time consuming and more in-depth. Pre-serum Captain America. That's funny. How much would you say your setup costs? You got me. No clue. A lot, though. A lot. Anyway, I really appreciate y'all with all the tips and the subs and the cheers. Goodness gracious. I should not stream more often. Oh yeah, check out the mousepad. Command mousepad. I have a, oh, it's not even in my, hang on, chat. Okay, I wanted to get my mouse pad. Check this out. If you don't know, I have a limited edition mouse pad available for the next few weeks called Cosmic Harmony. How cool is that? So if you're interested, you can click on the link when you type in command mousepad. Super cool, super cool. It's not big enough though. Only we're a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's really high quality. I'm not just saying that. It's like actually, I was very, very pleasantly surprised. I was like, dang, that's cool. I also changed up my light back there. It has a bunch of different settings, so I figured I'd go crazy today, change it up a little bit. Keep you all on your toes. Doopey, 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 doo, doopey, doo. That's a good one. That is a good one. Thanks for all the support today, chat. Really appreciate you. Nothing crazy going on in this stream, like in terms of live learns. Maybe we'll do some on Saturday. It really depends. I actually have work to do after the stream today, so I have to conserve some energy, unfortunately. But I will be back Saturday. Kirby music is top tier, 100%. One of my favorite soundtracks from Kirby is Kirby Planet Robobot. That soundtrack is awesome. Oh, you should have been here last week, Barrett. We did a bunch. Oh, thank you, Sue. I do know that, but I appreciate it. It's nice to see that. Thank you. Do you have problems playing at some kind where you get angry while it does not work as you like? Do you have problems at some kind when you get angry? Like, do I get frustrated with, like, my hands not working in a certain way when I'm playing a piece? Because that's definitely happened before. For sure. Astral Tides. Didn't we name a live loop out of that? Nobuo Uematsu is a brilliantly musical mind. I know. I actually taught him everything he knows. I don't know if you knew that. He'll tell you. What's up, Andy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yo, we got Kevo in the chat. What's up? Thank you for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. As Astral Tides, did somebody name the live loop after the chatter? Or did somebody change their name to be named after the loop? I am very careful when playing sports to prevent a finger jam. Yeah, I was just playing volleyball in North Carolina last month, and I had a whole bunch of family and friends there, and my sister broke her finger playing volleyball with me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Scary. Have you ever made a music? Yeah, I have made a palindrome, actually. I wrote a piece a couple years ago because there was a YouTuber I was watching at the time named Nari Soul, and she had a contest on her YouTube channel called, I forget what it's called, but anyway, you could like write a piece, and mine was about a palindrome. I called it Palindreame. It was pretty cool. It's on her YouTube channel. In that video, she actually showcased it, the whole thing, which is really cool. Hey, Trin, what's up? Anthony? How are you? How are you? Oh yeah, we gotta update our partner agreements. I forgot about that. Now, if we decide to leave as a partner or affiliate, we have to pay a fine of $25. How sick is that? I love it here. Isn't that cool? Have you thought about going to kick? I have loosely entertained the idea. I've loosely entertained the idea. But I wouldn't consider doing that yet. But at the rate that Twitch is going down, who knows? Check your P.O. box? I checked my P.O. box, I think 3 or 4 days ago. I did not see any NASA swag. What? Did you get me a rocket ship? I had no idea he would have a video of a musical palindrome. Yeah, I don't even know if it would show up on... Oh, it's actually on my YouTube channel. I forgot. Frank Tedesco, Palindreame, I think I called it. I think. Palindreame. There it is. Yeah, I got it. Okay, you know what it was? It was a 100 notes challenge. That's what it was. So Nari's challenge was write a piece with 100 notes. And what I decided to do was make a palindrome, where it was like, you would have 1 note, and then 2 notes, and then 3 notes, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it went all the way up to 10, and then back down. So it was like a chordal thing. So you'd have like 1 note chord, 2 note chord, 3 note chord, and then it would go up to a certain number, and then when it went back down to 1, that equaled 100 notes. It was a really cool idea. Here, I'll play the piece for you. It's extremely short. It's a minute long. It's actually a minute and 1 second long, which is also a palindrome. But we're not going to get nerdy like that. All right, here we go. Heck yeah. That's the piece. That's it. I really like that a lot. I haven't done that in a while. That was cool. It's a cool piece. I'm not sure I ever put that on Spotify, but I do have sheet music for it. Forgot I had notated that. Oh, yeah, check this out. Oh. Boom. That is the meal, my friend. Good sound quality? Yeah, for sure. It's very math-like. It is, yeah. So yeah, feel free to check that out. Let me pull up. Let's do the fire one. Actually, I want to do the DDR one because this one's still cool. What's up, Sensitive Joy? How are you doing? How are the colors organized here? Oh, I guess it's 4. So it'll be the same. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. The background kind of reminds me of like a pool liner. I don't know if it's just me. Also, I don't know if Egglyberts made this into my brand gradient on purpose or if that's the default, but either way, I don't know if can you see like the little sparkles too? That are just kind of shimmering around. Do you see those? So cool. That looks crazy. There you go, that's an all blue chord. That's cool. That's cool. Friday Night Funk. I don't think so. When I change my virtual instruments to grab another instrument connected to main stage, oh, just immediately made me look like an idiot. Wait, why is it working now? What the heck? Huh. That's never worked before. Ooh. I look like a fool. Anyway, what I was going to say was that when I change instruments, I lose the connection to... Maybe I wonder if that was fixed in the update. Interesting. Interesting. There you go. Maybe we can do something. Test. sec. Chad, are we doing halftime or what are we doing? This? Or cut time? Cut time it is. thought about doing that. I should have did that. That would have been smooth. Cool. That was fun. That's that guitar, those guitar harmonics. Where'd it go? Really cool. We got Raz Gris. What's up? Channel surfing. Saw you on. Had to hop in and say hello. Good to have you here. You zoned out. That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for being here, everyone. That was cool. That was cool. It's funny, both halftime could have worked as well. Or just, you know. What if we... I'm not actually doing this. I just want to see something. I'm not doing it. I'm just doing it. Full reprise. Want to see something super quick. I just needed to hear what the other way sounded like. What we got going on in the bass world? What if we wanted to get like a little bit of like a little something like a... Okay. Maybe not for this, that's fine. That's cool. Yeah, I just wanted to hear what that sounded like. Bum, 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 bum. That's cool. Pretty different, yeah. You could definitely even throw strings in there. That would also... A different vibe. Where's my trap kit? That's the true question. Don't love that hi-hat. That doesn't sound like... That's cool. Whoa. Low bit kit? This is cool. I don't remember ever hearing this. Oh, I like that kit a lot. That's hot. Crisp, huh? Done. Deleted. Nice sound. This low bit sound is... What is this kit called? The low bit kit. That's a nice sound. Wait, this is cool. What's this one called? This is Synth Pop Kit. You guys like this one? The heck is this doing here? That's weird. Ooh. need an instrument, chat. Give me an instrument. What are we gonna do? Oh, don't make me do horrible brass. Good lord. Flute? That's such the opposite direction I was thinking. That's perfect. All right, why not? Okay. What else, chat? Maybe another flute? Yes. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Organ? Choir. All right, we need a stupid bass now. Give me the stupidest bass I can find. Oh, that's really dumb. Okay, that's really dumb. Perfect. But what is a bass line without a slap bass? I forgot what I did. All right, chat. Let's kick it. Let's kick up a notch. The double slap bass? Oh my god. Now that is a bass line. That is a bass line. I don't even want to add anything else. Accept this. Wait. Wait, shut up. That's such a funny line, man. Piano. I want to hear the bass one more time, and then we're calling this one. Fun! That was fun. It's like 15 layers on the bass. Goodness. All right, chat. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a really fun loop based off of... It went to the major. That was funny. Thank you, everyone, for the resubs, by the way. We got Joe Pags coming in with 14 months. Sorrow Fade with the gifted wolf. Thank you very much for the bits. Woody with the gifted sub. Chemrox with the tier 1. Thank you so much. And Kevo, thanks again for that gifted. Appreciate it, everyone. All right, let's switch up Keysight a little bit. Let's go with the fire. Actually, yeah, the fire. That was just some improv. Little improv on some Chopin. We got the Oreonator. Thank you very much for the prime. Rabbi, thanks for the gifted. Appreciate it. I think I missed a donation before from Lulu. I don't know, Lulu, if you're still here. But thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Maybe we'll do a mashup next stream. But for now, I'm not taking requests today. Thank you so much for the tip. Yeah, sorry I missed that. You guys like the fire? What's your favorite one so far in terms of presets? I might ask Egglyberts to make a couple more because these are so cool. and so easy to import. Okay, so we got let's see, in terms of the custom ones, we have my logo, this one. This is like the default. I really like this one a lot. We got the fire, which is the one I was just on. The DDR, which is a personal favorite of mine. Just because I used to play Stepmania a lot. And then we got some of the more interesting busy ones. This is the gem one. I feel like I'd use this one sparingly, but kind of nice. Maybe for like some light. That one's really beautiful. And then the raindrop one. That's a cool one, right? Raindrops are your favorite? It is really nice. It's just nice to look at, you know? You know, be nice and appropriate on this. Fits pretty well. Nice theme, nice theme, nice theme. Going up from the ground like reverse rain. Unrain. You got Dude Perfect 720. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? I think it's raining here. Thunderstorms. How y'all doing? New video coming Saturday, by the way. Super excited. Also, please join the Discord and check out the new mouse pad. I just put it in the chat, I think, and it's not working. Fantastic. Love that, love that. Oh, I spelled it wrong again. Good Lord. That's a word I can just not spell. Anyway, for those of you who can spell it, check it out. Available for like 3 more weeks. If you're interested. It's super high quality. Directly supports me. Isn't that cool? It's called Cosmic Harmony. Check it out. Cool stuff. Apparently you can gift them too. I don't know what that means, but that's something you can do. I don't know who they're sent to. You know what I mean? Like, who gets them? Are they easy to clean? I'm not sure. I guess they're as easy or difficult as any other mouse pad. First 2 keys connected? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I see. But how, like, who do they send to? You know what I mean? Like how are they shipped is my question. How do they get the addresses? That's my question. My vocoder, this is a... I'll go over this quickly because I've talked about this a billion times, but this is a microphone that's connected to my Kronos, and there's a vocoder setting that I like to use for rhythmic elements, like a rhythmic component, so just saying syllables. But with a lot of vocoders, you can actually say words and you can kind of understand them. So if I say, "Good morning, how are you?" Good morning, how are you? Good morning, how are you? Good morning, how are you? Right, so you can kind of hear it. Good morning, how are you? But it's not too clear, so I like using it as a rhythmic thing. So I just say random syllables. And that's the idea. That's pretty much it. Cool stuff. How does it sound on the mic? Depends on the syllables, but a lot of times I'll be like, pretty goofy. All sorts of syllables. All sorts of syllables. It's a lot of fun. It's really fun. Also, Marcus, thank you for the 2 months. Well, thank you. Never had somebody subscribe and say thank you, but you're welcome. So that's the idea, chat. But yeah, again, I have a new video coming out on Saturday on the main channel. So if you could check that out. Also, please subscribe to the highlights channel. Also, Adam, thank you for purchasing the most epic mousepad in the universe. I forgot we have a command for that. Thank you so much. Yeah, check out the highlights channel, guys. If you don't know, I have a second channel where I upload a bunch of stuff from Twitch. A lot of loops, some piano covers, all sorts of things. So if you just can't wait to get more of the stuff on the main channel, you know, subscribe here. We're almost at 20,000 subscribers, so that's kind of cool. I think I'm uploading a video tomorrow on this channel, so please subscribe if you want to see that. It should be a good one. We also got Checkpoint VG with the raid. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What did you do? I don't think I've seen you around. Gotta go to bed. Thanks for keeping me company. Yo, thanks for keeping us company as well. It's good to have you here. Great Northern Dad. It's a cool name. First raid, but I follow you for some time. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I hope you had a good stream. Well, let's play something for the Raiders, shall we? Enjoy! Let's play Time from Inception. I flipped it. I said enjoy before I said what the piece was. That's funny. Here we go. Heck yeah. That was Time from Inception, composed by me. No, I'm kidding. Composed by Hans Zimmer. Just take credit for it. Cool. Thanks again, Checkpoint VG, for that raid. Hope you all enjoyed that song, piece, track, tune. Appreciate y'all being here. Just so you know, if you're in the Discord, which I hope you are, it does have my stream schedule. The next stream is going to be on Saturday morning, along with a brand new video on the main channel. I hope to see some of you there. Let's see. Boom. Yep, Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific will be the next stream. And that'll be right around the time that the new video is released. We also got Limp B coming in with the 3 months in advance. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if I'll take requests on Saturday. I have a feeling I'm going to be exhausted on Saturday again, so maybe not. We shall see. We shall see. We'll probably do a lot more live learns next week, because it's at least a slightly less busy week next week than this week. So I'll have a little more bandwidth to do some live learns and stuff. But we'll see. Maybe we'll do a couple, you know. Yo, thank you, Rabby. Thank you very much. Heck yeah. I do have to do work tonight. I'm so tempted. You guys ever hear of, I think the company's called U-Gears, but they're basically like little wooden models of various things. Like they have clocks, they have chests, they have like an 8-ball random generator, they have a hurdy-gurdy, they have all sorts of stuff. And they're like wooden models that come in like flat stencils that you poke out. Ever hear of those before? I don't know how popular they are, but I love stuff like that. I grew up doing like Legos and Kinects and things like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go check this out. Hang on. If there are like any meticulous people, well, I guess not meticulous, but people who like building things, if you're a fan of models, I built this completely out of wood with no glue or anything. Check this out. This is the random generator, so it's like an 8-ball. So hang on a sec. So it's got 6 sides up here. And then check this out. So it says yes, and it's random every time because there's like a weighted marble in here. How wild is that? This is made out of wood, just wood. So cool. So the company I think is called U-Gears. So not sponsored by them, but so much fun. It's so much fun building this, and I have another one. That's why I brought it up. I have one that's like it's like a marble machine, and you put in marbles, and it like auto goes. But it's a lot bigger than this. It's like 300 pieces. So I started it yesterday, and I'm tempted to work on it, but I have stuff I have to do. But anyway, it's super cool. Yeah, definitely grab them. Let me know if you do. They're really, really fun. Like, dude, a whole gear system is wild, especially with no glue. This still blows my mind every time I look at it. Should I build it tonight, or should I work on my other one tonight? Okay, it says no. There you have it. I will be responsible and work on it anyway. A Discord stream for wooden models? I don't know how fun it would be. I had to pay. It's very, like, some of the pieces because the directions are also like, there's a bit of a language barrier, and some of the pieces are so unbelievably close to looking like some of the other ones. Dude, it's not like Legos or Connects. I mean, it is so, some of them are like barely different, but if you get it wrong, you'll know, because you have to go back. I had to do that like a billion times. Super cool. Anyways, definitely recommend that for people who are into that type of thing. I think it's U-Gears random generator. I think that's this. This is the one that I got. Yeah. U-Gears models. Yeah. Yep, that's the one. So they have like, there's a store nearby me that sells a bunch of them. Yeah, this is what it looks like. They're like stencils that you push out. So they're labeled. It'll be like A1 through A15, and then a different sheet will be B. Yeah, really cool. Very satisfying to like push out the pieces, you know? A me stream, a Woody stream. How are they connected? They're connected by like, it'll be like little grooves. That's how you attach them, you know? Like a little slit on two pieces of wood that fit snugly into each other. Like, for example, the bottom, maybe you can see it. Stupid camera's on. Like that, you can kind of see. Snugly, yeah, exactly. Yeah, like wooden joints. I don't know the terminology, but very neat. So the one that I got, the other one that I'm working on is I think it's the same company. I think it's U-Gears, Marble Midnight, something like that. Marble. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the one. It was a bigger one. This, oh my goodness. This is what I'm currently working on. I'm like, maybe I'm like 15% done. It's pretty intense. I'm a little nervous, but how cool is that? No glue. Like, it's all from stencil pieces. Blows my mind. The people who design things like this are absolutely just genius to me. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on. Yeah, fewer streams, I know, right? I wish. Yeah, super impressive. Being held for pickup? Okay, good to know. I'll check my P.O. box this weekend. Yeah. Seems small? No, I'm like, for size, I would be just as big as this piece right here. Standing like side by side. So that's what I'll be working on when I have some free time, probably this weekend. So somebody else buy it and work on it with me. We'll be like building buddies. Bottom. For size, I'm the marble. Yeah, exactly. You have the weekend free? Do it. They're kind of expensive. Obviously. I think this will, well, it's not bad. I mean, how much would you guess this is? I'm not going to tell you the price. But without cheating. Okay, oh, yeah, it's cheaper than you thought. Perfect. It's $50. $50. Pretty good. Yeah, seriously. And I have this... Hang on. Let me show you the video. They have a video of it completed. That's a little inaccurate because it's hyped up with a bunch of post editing and stuff. It's like, did the lights come with it? I just can't believe that this is possible to make from flat stencils that you push pieces out. Also, what's with this bass? I built that piece last night. So excited. Oh, that bass, though. Is it sponsored? No, it's just something that I like and I'm enjoying. Can I link it? Yes, I can. Yes, I most certainly can. Here we go. Boom! Yeah, the marbles come with it, yeah. Don't finish it before I do or I'll feel bad. I gotta work on it tonight now. Hoping to work on it a bit on Sunday. Kevo, have a good night. That we're gonna get ready to wrap up stream actually, because I have stuff to do. Limpbeak, thanks again for the tier 1. Let's actually do that, chat. Let's wrap up. I need to do things. I need to do things. But I will be back again on Saturday. Appreciate you all being here today. You know how it is. Gotta leave y'all and go build my model. Appreciate y'all being here. Let's find someone to raid real quick. Probably a decent amount of people on. Let's see. Could raid McDoodle. Haven't raided McDoodle in a while. Calvin's on, Missy's on. We could find someone new. Scroll down a little bit. Let's see. David Frank. You guys want to raid a drummer? David Frank. He's got Frank in his name, so it'll be a smoother transition. Why not? Why not? Change it up a little bit. We're gonna raid somebody named David Frank Drums. We're playing drums on the grind to 1,000 subs. Let's go. Maybe we can help him get there. Thank you all for being here. Please copy this. I can't spell tonight. It's a lost cause. Lost cause. I'll see you all on Saturday along with a new video, and I'll be in the Discord a little bit. We're getting ready to launch a movie night channel because we're going to start doing some movie nights in the Discord. So if that piques your interest, please join. Join the Cord. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, guys. See you later. Have a good one. Thanks for being here.